Hey, what's up, guys? You're here with Goran from Pickdawgz, and you're here for your free picks for Friday, August 18th. Well, guys, we have the kickoff of Bundesliga this Friday with Werder Bremen versus Bayern Munich. We got one game in the EPL, and we got a couple of games in LaLiga and the French Ligue 1. If you want more free picks, go to the Pickdawgz YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, guys. We do appreciate it a lot, and it does help us promote our channel to the bigger audience. For my best bets, click the link in the description of this video. That will get you up to my page on the Pickdawgz website. There you can sign up to either one of those passes I have going on over there, whether you want a season pass, daily pass, 3-day pass, or even a 7-day pass. That will get you covered all the way to the next week. And let us help you win some money, guys. Like I said, we got a few games all over Europe, and the first one to talk about is in the EPL between Nottingham Forest and Sheffield United. Neither of these two teams is playing well right now, and they both started the season with a loss. Nottingham Forest lost to Arsenal 2-1 on the road. They had a decent performance. It was a solid game from them, and unfortunately, Arsenal was just too strong. As far as Sheffield United goes, they opened the season against Crystal Palace at home, and that's a game which they lost 1-0. However, it was a decent debut for them in the EPL as they are the newcomers. But like I said, they are not in that good of a form, and they definitely have a few injuries, which is having an impact on their game. Uh, in this one, I simply think that Nottingham Forest is a bit better team with a little bit more quality, and they have been decent in this matchup. And even though neither side has won a game in a while, I have to side with the home team here, and that is Nottingham Forest. The price is minus 120, so I will take it, and I will go with Nottingham Forest at home. And I think they get their first win of the season in this match. Now we are moving on to the Spanish La Liga, guys, and the first game we have is between Mallorca and Villarreal. Mallorca is a bit of an underdog here, even though they are actually undefeated in their last 7 games, while Villarreal hasn't won any of their last 6 games. They do have a few new players, they have lost a few players since last season, and they definitely need a positive result. They could use a win here to kind of bounce back and get their form going. But it's not gonna be an easy, like I said, because Mallorca is undefeated in their last 7 games. They haven't lost to Villarreal at home in their last 6 matchups, and they have been scoring goals quite consistently. So instead of choosing the sides in this one, I decided to go with both teams to score. It's plus 102. I love the price, guys. I think it's definitely more than worth a shot simply because Mallorca at home will definitely go for the win, and their current form is pretty solid. While Villarreal also has to go for the win if they want to snap that losing streak they are on, and if they want to get their season going. So, Mallorca against Villarreal, both teams to score. Valencia is hosting Las Palmas in the next matchup, and they are the home team here at minus 137 right now, which is definitely a decent enough of a price. And on top of that, Valencia is coming off of a nice performance against Sevilla in round one. That's a game they won 2-1 on the road, and they will definitely look to continue that at home. As far as Las Palmas goes, they were playing against Mallorca in round one, and they did get a draw 1-1. Before that, they had a few losses. They also had a couple of good games as well. But overall, I think that they are a decent team, and more importantly, they started the season on a nice positive note with a nice draw on the at home against solid Mallorca team. As far as this game goes, uh, Valencia has been pretty solid at home. They've won more games than they lost, and I think that that win against Sevilla is going to be a nice confidence boost for them. So I'm gonna go with Valencia on the money line. It's minus 130 right now. Uh, I would like for this price to be a little bit closer to even money, but minus 130 on the home team on the money line is definitely more than good enough. So I'm taking Valencia on the money line. Now we are moving on to the French League One, guys, and we have only one game going on, and that is the game between Metz and Marseille. Metz, as the newcomer to the league, they definitely will be under a lot of pressure, and they are the biggest favorites to get relegated as well. But Metz haven't lost any of their last 16 home games, which is absolutely amazing. They are actually on a 4-game winning streak at home, while Marseille hasn't lost any of their last 4 games on the road. Now, the biggest problem for Marseille right now is that they got knocked out of the Champions League qualifications earlier this week after a penalty shootout. They started League One season with a nice win against Reims 2-1 at home. Now it's time for some redemption, and they definitely need to get a win here. Otherwise, their fans will be extremely disappointed, and themselves probably as well. Uh, I think that Marseille is the better team here, but we gotta be a bit careful just because of Metz's amazing streak at home. So instead of choosing the sides, instead of choosing the goals, I'm simply gonna take Aubameyang to score at any time at plus 118. This season he plays for Marseille. He was definitely a nice addition for them in that attacking end. And if anyone's gonna score in this game for Marseille, I think it's gonna be Aubameyang. So it's plus 118, guys, and I think it's definitely worth taking. And the last game we have to talk about in this video is in German Bundesliga, the first game of the season. It's Werder Bremen against Bayern Munich, and as we can see, Werder Bremen is a massive, massive, massive underdog. Uh, Bremen haven't won any of their last 5 games. They are on a 2-game losing streak. They got knocked out of the DFB Pokal already in those early stages. This is telling me that they are a very, very sloppy team this season once again. They will have a very, very hard season. They will be fighting to stay above the relegations on once again. And if that's not enough, they are playing against Bayern Munich, who had a very, very bad performance against Leipzig in the DFB Pokal Super Cup last week, a game which they lost 3-0. Maybe we can attribute it to being the first competitive game of the season, missing some players, missing Manuel Neuer on goal, but it's definitely not enough to excuse Bayern Munich from such a horrible performance. Once again, Bayern Munich is the biggest favorite to win the title this season, and with the addition of Harry Kane up front, they finally have a striker, and I don't think that this season is going to be as close as the last one was, and I think that Bayern is going to win it pretty comfortably. So I also think they will start this new season with a nice win on the road, but we have to dig a little bit deeper to get some value out of this. So I decided to do a bit of a same game parlay or something like that. I decided to take Bayern Munich to win and Harry Kane to score at any time. It's minus 141. Thomas Tuchel has already said that Harry Kane will start this match. And is there a better way to introduce yourself to Bundesliga and its fans by than by scoring a goal for probably the best team in the history of Germany? So Bayern Munich to win and Harry Kane to score a goal is at minus 141 right now. That's it, guys. These were free picks for Friday. Thank you for joining me here. I appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos. Like I said, for more free picks, simply go to the Pickdawgz YouTube channel. Check it out, guys. Good luck with your bets on Friday. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon with more free picks.